So much fucking shit on me. Okay. Hi everybody. Hey, hello. Hi. Okay. It's a beautiful Tuesday. It's like Tuesday, right? Yeah. Okay. It's a Tuesday. I was thinking, so there was a possibility I was going to do some stuff with May and Ari, but that unfortunately fell through. So I figured I'd do a little stream. I don't really have like anything in particular. I just have a bunch of like small games I need to capture and stuff like that. I've been kind of just like I've just been doing this for the and in fairness, like if you take a look see, you'll see oh shit, can't have that play. If you'll see, I've gotten most of a video done, so I think I've been a pretty productive boy. So I just need a little break. I need a little break. I mean, that's like one of many videos, but that's like probably the bigger one to start season 1 stuff. Anyway, hi. This is the first stream after we finished up a lot of the Channel Awesome stuff that I've been working on for the past like month or two. Potion Yeller, there is there there is a Netanyahu in that video. Don't worry, there's a scene of Netanyahu somewhere in there. What is it? Where is it? Who's to say? You'll have to watch Demenza's Gate season 2. But yeah, no, this is the first stream, I guess, officially after the fact, after the aftermath of the fucking Channel Awesome streams, which consumed a significant amount of my time. I flew out to visit my dear sisters. We filmed stuff. It was delightful. We did, I mean, I did a whole bunch of stuff on my end after I came back. Like, I added Demenza's Gate sections. I added some of my favorite bits ever. There's like there's a Jew Wario piss joke in there. That's one of my favorite things I've made. If you have not watched that stream, highly recommend going and looking at either Hazel's or May's channel, May.vod or wherever the hell it's on. Yeah, it's a good time. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of, I guess, do a little grab bag night of a few different games that I've either been needing to play or otherwise check out. So we're going to check out a few things here today. I did get, I mean, I have a whole bunch of like PS2 games. I've got some other weirdo ones, so we're just gonna kind of play some games for a little bit tonight. Here, I'm gonna spend like an hour or so with each one, and we're just gonna need to do there. Yeah, Luna, I would highly recommend watching the ends of the new ones because we changed those films substantially. Suburban Nights is a completely different film, and so is To Boldly Flee. We added so much to both of those films. We added so much to literally everything in these films. We added so much, and like I of course added a teaser to Demenza's Gate within the narrative of the stream. It was awesome. I was so grateful that May and Hazel were like into it. They actively wanted me to do that stuff, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get in here. I didn't want to game jack them the first time around, but okay, so we have a few things I want to check out. I want to get around to here. Let's just pull from the list at random. Let's start with one I've been kind of meaning to get around to for a while. This one's gonna be... So I've been wanting to get around to this bad boy here. Let me get the audio going. We're gonna need to bump that down to 15, probably 15, 16. Be sure to let me know, by the way, if audio at any point is like fucked. No particular theming. It's kind of just a hangout kind of stream, to be honest. I don't really, like, I just have a bunch of games I'd like to check out. I guess the only theming I would say is kind of Xbox 360, PS2 games. First off, is a game I've been wanting to play since it got announced ages back, which is the Hellboy game. Now, I know nothing about Hellboy. Hellboy is one of those franchises you'd think I'd probably be into, right? But I never read Hellboy. Never read Hellboy, never saw the movies either. Which is kind of a failing on my part. I need to remedy that. But I checked this thing out at some point. I played like a tiny, tiny amount of it. And it seemed rad as hell, and I wanted to do more ever since. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna check this out. Again, like I said, probably gonna spend an hour or so on a few different things. So this is gonna be kind of a variety night. And then I'll probably upload all of the different games and different VODs. You know, we'll just kind of go through a few things. So let's start with, how do I like restart the game to not have data? That part would be awesome. Because it's been so long since I've even like been up in this fucking thing. Hang on one second. let me try something out here. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about this game that appeals to me purely. I think the thing that really appeals to me is the fact it seems to be kind of a like an Xbox 360-esque game. And personally, I think that's kind of awesome. Where's, like, save data on Steam? It was definitely not in game options to just do it. Oh, weird. Reset save. Okay, hang on. I just have to do a fun... This is like when I had to do this for fucking... This is like when I had to do this for, what was it called? Heartworm. And I had to, like, dig through all this stuff. Ugh, okay, so we're doing this. We're going to users. I'm going to my profile. Going to app data. I'm going to local low. I'm going to upstream arcade. Can I just like delete everything in here? Let's see if that worked, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if that worked. This was released like a year or two ago. I don't know. I've had it in my library forever. This is kind of an excuse for me to play some of the shit in my backlog, frankly. And, I guess, explore with you guys if there's anything neat in any of these little games that I've been meaning to get around to forever. Okay, perfect. We're good again. Let's go to audio. Language. Really don't like that. Don't like that my mouse is just showing up full screen there. I'm not deleting System 32. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I know nothing about Hellboy. However, peeped the trailers for this thing. I played like 10 minutes of it at some point, and then I was like, I'll get around to that. So we're gonna get timer started.
The spikes held a coded message, coordinates. They point to a large abandoned building just
Oh, these are in fact not 2D cutscenes. These are 3D models with flat textures and a filter. Awesome. Good job.
Your job is to find Roberts and investigate possible links between this location and the spikes before they cause any further repercussions.
That's a fun word. Who's on site?
We're stretched pretty thin.
You gave me Tattler as coordinator again, didn't you?
Why not just...
Good team at short notice. Be nice.
You should tell her that. She hates me.
You should prepare yourself. Once you land, you're going straight.
Why not just commit to like 2D, you know? I guess this is cheaper, right? Like you have the models already. I don't know. It's cute. You know, they're kind of like low budget. They remind me a lot of like Yakuza 0 cutscenes. They remind me a lot of like cutscenes you would see in games from the Xbox 360 arcade era. This game, I guess, appeals to me because it feels kind of like a Xbox 360 arcade game. Back when they had the Xbox Live Arcade.
Tattler?
Okay. Focus.
Transport device seems to work. I'm standing in what looks like the world's suckiest rent fair. No sign of Lucky. Can you guys even hear me? Anyone?
Can I move? Oh, there we go. Oh man, that stuttering looks awesome.
You're breaking up. Damn it.
Yeah, the weird animation looks goofy as hell. It does. I mean, it looks nice in motion and all that. So that's probably why they decided to keep the cutscenes also in engine instead of just like an actual art piece. Sprinting. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. I got a little sprint. He looks like whenever he's running, he looks like he's he's just, I don't know, he just looks like your dad who's like trying to, like your dad who's being forced to play tag with you or something and he's just barely keeping up. There we go. Okay. So we got light attacks. We got
tethered doohickey looks ready to crap out on me. Hate to think how Lucky's doing without one. Yeah, I get it. Don't break the tether.
So does anybody know what goes on in Hellboy? Like what's good there? Yeah, he looks like Dad's trying real hard to like keep up with you while you play laser tag at Chuck E. Cheese.
Hi?
You trespass upon the Wyrd.
Hey, it wasn't exactly a sign. Look, tell me where my friend is and we'll be gone before you know it.
Okay. We got some spooky stuff. Okay, now we get a little taste of this this combat here.
Really?
What's the? There's got to be like a lock on. Oh god, it's got to be like a.
You should never leave this place.
Great. Now you tell me.
Oh wait, that's my dodge. Okay, so A is my dodge, I think, and then looks like I got a block. Magic Detective Man from Hell. Well, I like all of those things. Like, I'm a big fan of Constantine. I'm a big fan of Constantine, and schlubby kind of detective men. I had a crush on Bigby Wolf for, well, I said had. It's more like do.
Crap, this guy's big. Altman, don't tell me. I can see why Lucky got that problems.
Okay, alright. Well, let's remove all the prompts and shit that's in my way. That'd be awesome. There we go.
You're really starting to piss me off, you know that?
Your soul will remain here forever. And join the war that weft of the Wyrd.
Yeah, this absolutely 100% does in fact have the energy so far of like an Xbox 360 game that's kind of made on the cheap. I mean that in a very loving way, you know?
Great.
Oh god. Okay, hang on. There we go.
Okay.
Combat does not feel as nice as I might want it to, but that might also just be because I'm
What shall it be?
early. It does kind of remind me of Mad World, yeah. But it's, I don't know, it feels a little more it's a lot more clunky than Mad World right off the bat. But this is also not the kind of game I would have expected to get in like 2024 and shit. So it feels like it's in line with other games and stuff that I might, check out here a little later tonight. There's just so many goddamn prompts that keep showing up. I mean, it looks pretty. This looks pretty. This looks very, very pretty so far. Get me on up there. Hoist me up, baby.
Congratulations, mortal. I am Scheherazade, storyteller, weaver of the Wyrd, the condemned one reborn from the spinning of 1,000 tales. Neither wife nor husband, but spouse to Shahryar.
Yeah, good for you. Where's my friend?
Good.
You have earned the role in this tale.
What the hell?
I mark you protagonist. As such, you may return to your world. Take your friend. He lies yonder.
That sounds fine.
I must leave, but I shall follow your tale with interest.
That sounds like it's gonna be completely normal, whatever's going on over there. Okay. She's really rolling those R's, you know? What's up, little buddy?
Guys, I found Lucky. He's in bad shape, but Hellboy. Hey, hang in there, buddy. Gotta figure out how to get you out of here. I can't move. Give me a sec, buddy. I'll think of something. I got incoming. Sounds real big. How do we get out of here? Do what? That sounds like a really bad idea. Damn it, I don't have a better one. But grab my hand, Lucky. Time for you to live up to your name.
All right, so are we gonna be doing some like Crash Bandicoot Overworld stuff then? I would assume so, because that's where like it ended up last time, I think.
And that's really all I remember. Bottom line, the Wyrd is causing the spikes. I'm sure of it.
Hi, Steve Blum.
Get back in there.
Wait, are you Steve Blum or are you what's his? No, I think it's Steve Blum, right?
I guess my precog failed. I didn't think I was at any risk.
No, that's 100% Blum.
That was stupid. You entered the chamber without authorization. Your rescue op nearly cost us 2 agents. You should thank the Lord I don't kick your ass all the way back to Idaho. Hellboy, the entity you spoke to. Friendly or not?
Scheherazade? Hard to say. First I assumed they ran things, but then something spooked them. Whatever it was sounded real nasty. We got the hell out of there.
So, let me summarize. We have no idea what this house or the Wyrd has to do with the spikes. And we still don't know why we were led here. That is not acceptable, gentlemen.
When do our folklore experts arrive?
They were supposed to be here 4 hours ago. For now, you're on your own. Now get back in there and find out what's going on. Dismissed.
We got folklore experts and stuff. Yeah, I guess this is kind of just Fables-esque. It's one of those franchises that you'd think I'd maybe know more about, but I just never did for whatever reason. I never got into Hellboy, despite it being literally everything I could want, you know?
First of all, good work getting Lucky back, Hellboy.
Thank you.
Shows you can obey orders when you put your mind to it. Keep going like that, we'll get on just fine.
Thanks.
However, we still don't know what this house has to do with whatever's causing those spikes. Why there was a signal directing us here. Or anything else for that matter. So yeah, we do need you to go back in. Like it or not.
Yeah, I get it.
Alright then. Dismissed.
Yeah, the weird limited animation things, because they're in engine, so I don't know why they've decided to do that over... Is it just because nobody has, like, a talking animation? I guess it does, you know, it's to make it look more like comic panels, but speaking as somebody who's made my fair share of comic panels in the past few days, as Dem Payne, you know, you can spice those up a little more. I like all this machinery, though. It looks kind of cool. I like whatever the hell that is up there, you know? It's like a cool... I mean, this is like a sick-ass environment. All the shadows and shit. Probably a pain in the ass to maintain. Okay, I can't go in there. Oh, I gotta run all the way downstairs. God damn it. Alright, hang on. There we go. Alright. What's good, buddy?
Hey, Oldman. Thanks for fixing the tether. I was a little rough on it.
De nada. Good as new. Better read it. Should be a lot more stable now. Although there is a quirk to these devices.
Why am I not surprised?
So, you know that if the tether breaks, you return to the exit chamber, right? Well, if the tether breaks and there's no active chamber to return to, it's bad.
Define bad?
Well, the tether doesn't know where to return you to, so imagine falling, screaming into a bottomless pit forever. That kind of bad.
How about we make sure that doesn't happen?
I can try, but don't sweat it. Could be worse.
How exactly?
Could be me going in there.
Yo, you're a funny fucking guy, huh? You got a funny fucking guy over here. Yeah, this shit do look beautiful, though. Like, it... I know all this stuff is just kind of filters over a game, but it looks very pretty. They're going for something here, even if they didn't have the biggest of budgets, you know?
I'm still a bit out of it.
Yeah, I bet, Steve.
Thanks for saving my ass.
Of course, Steve. No problem at all.
No problem. How's armory duty?
Boring. Anything taken from our world into the Wyrd degrades super fast.
So, no weapons? It's just bad language and knuckles?
No. Altman rigged a fix for us. See, things in the Wyrd release energy when they die. Your tether captures that energy.
Okay.
You can use what you collect to reinforce our equipment so it doesn't just fall to pieces. Altman calls it synchronizing.
So, the more bad guys I take down,
The more goodies I can offer you here.
Okay, so this is what, like upgrades? How do I look at the upgrades? Am I just not allowed to? Oh wait, here we go. Okay. Pistol time. What is this just gonna turn into like a I guess we'll find out. How do I... Oh, that's the duck. Why does it keep saying R? As if I can, like, do anything with RT. Or, yeah, wait, what? How do I... Okay, yeah, I got no idea what RT does, because it does not do what it keeps saying it does. I'm confused about the gun thing. Like, where's the gun that I just picked up? I feel like it should probably be toggle. That seems like that'd be a good idea. Wow, that is not a lot for, like... Okay. Shoot. Shoot is Y? Okay. Traversal, basic attacks. Shooting. Press Y. Did I, like, not pick it up or something? Am I nuts?
a pistol.
I literally didn't pick it up. That's what it is. Okay. So I get 3 shots. I guess it's a stun. Actually, I guess that did do a fair bit of damage, huh? Like if you, Okay, let's check that again. But that does, like... Oh, that actually does very little damage. Okay, so yeah, that's more of probably a, It's more of a stun, I bet. Okay. It does have the signature weird control scheme. Okay, so that's where I go back to doing the thing.
Isn't this house beautiful? It was built in the 40s by Pasquale Deneveux, a French occultist. He disappeared 5 years ago and hasn't been seen since. The house was abandoned, and now it's a local legend. The butterfly house. Look around you. There's no vandalism, no wildlife. It just remained like this, untouched.
And kinda creepy.
Oh, I like it. I can hear history speaking to me here, you know.
Psychometry, right?
Mm-hmm. When I touch things, this little box whispers secretos.
Anything useful so far?
Not yet, but it is a big house. Hey, if you find anything in the Wyrd, bring it to me, okay? Once I touch it, who knows what we could learn.
Sure thing. Glad to have you on the team.
So she's got little like psychic power things. I mean, I like the magic and shit that seems to. Okay, that was admittedly a pretty cool effect, to be honest. Yeah, that's admittedly pretty awesome, to be honest. I wonder if that changes depending on
Altman, I'm going back in the chamber.
Roger that.
Okay, so I guess here's where we figure out what this game actually is. Because is this a roguelike? I think it might be a roguelike.
Time to finish this chapter, protagonist.
If I'm a protagonist, can we be done with all the skeletons?
Unlike travelers past, you will find little aid or wisdom here. Our master does not tolerate heroic tales of ascension. Only rage and death. I fear your journey will end at the Fateless King.
That your boss? Sounds like a fun guy. So I guess we still got skeletons. Peachy.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess this is, okay, yeah, okay, so there's blessings, so this is... What's my blessing? Sklud? Hello, Sklud.
It is confusing.
Yeah.
Forgive my rudeness. I will be Skald, Norn, Cutter, and Crone of the Wyrd. It is not my task to aid or impede, but you deserve the blessings I gave. Or will in time. It is
Confusing. Totally agree.
Okay. Okay, so... Large amount of... Well, what the fuck is that? To find wealth. Okay. Future endings and debt believes that the wise create better chances and find wealth in every opportunity. So more health pickups instead of, I assume, wealth or fortune. So health or monies, basically. Well, this just creates a chance for things to drop. So I think that's probably the way to go, right? And now what? Do I just get to pick which way to go of these two, or do I go both? I guess this way. There's like a floating thing this way, so...
Would you look at that?
Oh my god, I do not need the tutorials. I really... Hell yeah, honestly? Okay, that's pretty cool. That one was close. So do I just have unlimited ammo? It looks like I do. Yeah, this definitely has that, like, 360, you know... It has that stank on it, a little bit. It's got a little bit of that stank. Okay, so this is... Okay, alright. I got, like, money or whatever. That seems useful. Was that it? I guess that's it. Alright. Now we gotta run all the way back. Oh, okay. I'm seeing the, like, fist build up on the left-hand side, so I assume... That means at some point I'll get like a special attack, maybe? Like an ultimate. Okay. All right. I'm getting the hang of it. It's still, again, it's not, it doesn't feel as nice as I would hope it would feel, you know? It's no Platinum game. It's no like that era of Platinum where they were making all those really good tie-in license games. There we go. And then whenever I kill him, I think it, That is kind of awesome, though, that there's also, like, little breakable environments. To throw it? Oh. That's cool. That's cute. Oh, it's been a while since I've checked in, by the way. How's, how we doing audio-wise? Does it... You know, does it sound balanced? Is there any clipping on my end? The hell? Oh, this is where I came in from. Okay, so it's not a roguelike? I don't... I'm good, okay. No clipping, no nothing. Oh, hang on. I actually better reload my gun before I do the next thing. I can hear sparkling from somewhere. Is it over here? Yes, it is. Okay. Hello? Okay. Apparently, whatever that is, I don't need it. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, apparently I don't need it because I can't pick it up. Maybe it like heals you? I do like that. I like that you can, like, knock enemies into shit. It's, Oh, shit. Another one? Ah, damn, I kind of cooked his ass. Yeah, right now there's only like there's not really like alternate combos, you know. There's kind of only the one thing. So I'm hoping that kind of changes. Otherwise, like, yeah, this game has very limited combat abilities. Again, it's no it's no like Transformers Devastation or like that weird Legend of Korra game that Platinum made. There was this era where Platinum made, like, really good, cheap licensed games for studios. And this kind of feels like one of those. It feels like one of those, or, like, similarly, you know, there's, like, a ton of licensed games from that era that were just, like, what if we made, like a brawler, like a God of War, except it was cheaper? Oh, fuck you. Hang on, I gotta load my tiny little gun. Okay, good. All right, it does just attach onto the nearest environment that can break, which is kind of cute. I keep forgetting about the Oh. How about that? How about that? Oh, thank God. Okay. Can you, like, die? There you go, buddy. Who made this one? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I think it was, shit, I forget their name. It's like Universal something or other. Let's go look. Let's see what else they've made while we're here. This is by Upstream Games, who the other things they made was something called Deadbeat Heroes, and then the other one was West of Dead, which kind of looks like, what is it, Wild West or whatever it was called. I mean, it, you know, it looks neat. I might show those off after. Not like play them, but I might show off the little trailer I saw. It looks neat. It does seem like this shell shading thing is kind of their look though. From what I'm seeing of their other games, it also kind of has a similar cell shaded look. So it seems kind of like this is on par with that. But yeah, it definitely has a little clunkiness to it. A little bit of that. The hell's this now? A blessing.
Though I marked you protagonist, I cannot change your story.
Okay.
The master will not allow it.
You're
Okay.
boss of the pain too, huh? Good to know.
However, I may heighten the trauma and grant you blessings.
That doesn't tell me anything. One blessing can be applied in each slot. Firearm, charm, and fist. A blessing of the same type can be applied, but what about whatever? I don't know which of these would be like better. Retribution is reflected back. I don't know. I guess fist. So you can get little modifications and stuff like that. I guess I'm just wondering how much variety there's going to be, because like I can already start to feel this kind of I mean this in like a I don't want to be reductive and say that it reminds me too much of when I played Watchmen, because that game was doo-doo crap. That game was real bad. But this similarly does have what feels like a very limited move set. So I'm kind of hoping that that changes a little bit in the next 30 minutes before I switch off of it. It's got good presentation, you know. It makes me curious to see what else Hellboy is about and stuff like that. I mean, it looks fucking beautiful.
That sucked.
Looks beautiful. I like the voice acting of Hellboy. He's doing a fun job.
That direction is of little import, but a path must be chosen.
So it is to some degree like a roguelike-ish kind of game. You get little upgrade points. Maybe not roguelike, because that implies like a sort of level of randomization, but I don't know how randomized these levels are. It's more of a dungeon crawler brawling type deal. Directional? Oh my god. Nice. Okay. So, I'm noticing whenever you beat the big guys, the small guys just kind of die. So, like, in theory, the big guys are all I ever really need to go for, right? Okay, so it did tell me there were directional attacks, but, like, unless I'm nuts, I'm not really seeing what those directional attacks are, or, like, what they do. Oh my god. Okay, alright, well there's what my little, there's what my, my power-up attack does. I keep trying to do, like, directional attacks, because it mentioned them, but, like, it doesn't actually seem to be doing anything. Like, am I... That's the same. And then up is also the same. And then down is also the same. I didn't... So, I mean, yeah, I'm not... Unless I'm wrong about... Oh, man, that's so weird. Why... Okay, whatever. For a second, the right analog... Or the left analog stick just didn't work. Until it did. Okay, so... Directional attack. Hold X. And then... Oh, I have to hold X first? What? What? I don't get it, man. Those are both the same. Those are both the exact same. Those are both the exact same. Why does it take a second for my thumbstick to register when I hit pause to go into this menu? If I press X in midair, I can attack from above. So wait, what is... Hold X. Okay, so it's not like waggling back and forth either, because that also doesn't change it. I don't know, because that doesn't change the side. Weird. Weird. Dodge, block, shooting. Well, I don't have charm, whatever charm is, so we're gonna... That's like one thing we're missing still. Accept challenge. Sure, why not? Yeah, I got no idea on the directional thing. Like, maybe it's where you knock them? Maybe that's the part that's directional? You're telling me 3 shots isn't enough? Yippee! Interact with whatever this is. Okay, so that's another, like, door down. That seems like, I don't know, the end. I'm trying not to get to like the end of the section yet, because I want to get that gold statue thing. Oh, another kind of blessing. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I get the gist. I've played a Oh, easily. Easily this. Are you kidding me? That's so much better. If it's just each subsequent hit does more damage, that's like 100% that's what I want to use for fists. Are you kidding me? It's not even like I'm taking that much damage yet. This is, what, 250? Yeah, so I need a little bit more. I knew I didn't go over here. Punching that grave just for the fun of it. Desecrating graves just because I can.
Oh, a new toy. Oh, how delicious. I am Erder Norn, spinner, maiden of the Wyrd. And you are the new protagonist.
Apparently.
How delightful. My sisters are dull and stupid, but I shall make the most of this rare excitement.
Don't make a special effort on my behalf.
Toughness or health? I guess this. That's like what? Just general... General armor. God damn it, I still don't have enough for the thing. Okay, I'll come visit you later, whatever you are, Wyrd Shrine. I feel like we gotta at least continue till we get to like the first major boss, right? And then I can call it if I wish and move on to the next thing that I wanna check out tonight. So far though, this thing's pretty cute. Like again, I like all the art. I like a lot of what's going on here. It's obviously not like the highest budget game. It definitely feels very limited. Though I should say, I don't have the, I still am missing, like, a core fighting mechanic, so I can't, like, fully judge it yet. But I do also wish that the combat had more than, like, 2 fighting moves, you know? Like, stuff like that's pretty neat, though. Like, the being able to throw enemies into stuff. I think if I was, like, a big fan of Hellboy, this would probably also be very cute, because it's like, oh shit, it's a Hellboy game. And it's, you know, it's not, like, bad by any means, it's just, just an Xbox Arcade Live game, or whatever. Weird. Oh, okay, hang on. I have to purchase these in addition to purchasing the thing? Oh, fuck you.
Can't take that yet.
Why would you... Like, what's the... Why do you have to spend $200 to open this? Like, imagine you had to, like, spend $200 for Walmart to open, and then everything else was still priced the same cost. Like, are you fucking kidding me? What the hell's this? Okay. I mean, like, stylistically, it's definitely, like, amazing. Like, feedback, style, all that stuff's pretty good. It's just that the actual combat itself is a little clunky and a little, lacking. It does feel like it's lacking a mechanic or two right now. Like, there's combos. Sure, it says it has combos, but right now the only combo I'm seeing is the same 3 fucking hit combo that exists, that I keep doing over and over again. I'm trying to, like, do other combos. It's just not giving me, like, there's nothing else. So that's just recovering health, I think.
You never know what might come in handy.
There was a cube somewhere along our pathway, wasn't there? Oh, that's what it does. Am I gonna need to walk all the way back just to use the shop now? Hang on. Oh man, if I'm gonna have to, I have to walk all the way back. Oh, I can't walk all the way back because this. So what was the point of opening the shop then? Alright, fine. Whatever. Maybe these are, like, slightly randomized. Maybe that's why I can't go back this way, unless there's some way I, like, can open this up later. I don't know, man. I ain't got the patience. How it feels to not own a car. I gotta take the bus all the way back to the Walmart. God damn it. Alright. Boss fight? Okay, boss fight.
No, but I get that a lot. You're the faithless king, I guess? Look, I got questions.
Perhaps thou art deaf. Come to claim me and break the contract.
Look, buddy, I just want to stop this place from breaking my place.
I think not. If thou art not Lucifer of death, thou art a thrall. And I say, thou shalt go no further.
Oh, brother.
Alright.
Have it your way.
Boss fight time, boss fight time, boss fight time. Okay, we're starting off strong. Okay, I certainly tried to dodge that, but that wasn't enough. Oh, shit. Come on, get over there. There you go. There you go, buddy. That was... Okay. Okay, never mind. I was about to say that was a very easy boss fight if that was that. Okay. Alright, fine. Whatever. Fuck me. Fuck me, man. To duck into enemies. Well, that seemed like one to not duck into. Fuck me. Oh, god damn it. Thank God. Okay. The dodges do not feel as nice as I want them to feel. At least I survived it, though. Oh, that's cute. You get like all hobbly when you're damaged. Let me quickly go grab a little healing item. Why don't I? That was like a fine boss fight, you know? It wasn't too bad. It also wasn't too hard or anything like that. It didn't like kick my ass back to the start. Probably could have been even a little more challenging, considering I like kind of was doing dog shit. Like, I did pretty bad on that, and I still got through. Okay, so now I've like finished this section. I go back. Wow, that's cute. That's like a cute little stylish, like you finish your objective. And we're back to our little hub area. Hi, girlies. Oh, so there's like 5 things.
Back from the Wyrd with you?
I did. That's the kind of thing you...
Yes. Let's hear what it has to say. It's so much rage. I can make out words. Interloper. Madness. Infection. Something is in the Wyrd that should not be. Something bad. That's why the spikes are occurring. I'm sure of it.
Okay, that fits. Well, thanks for the info. I'll bring back anything else I find.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Whatever you did in the Wyrd seems to have caused the house to react.
Huh. Well, that's unexpected. Are you sure it was me?
Well, correlation isn't necessarily causation, but you took down the Faithless King, and adding his relic to the converter seems to power up the bell chamber.
Well, how about that? I should take a look.
Okay, so it's like a classic, you know, you unlock items.
I have managed to isolate an echo of the...
Is Ghost just trapped here?
No. No, I get my strongest readings of him near the Papillon chamber. I would guess Pasquale de Neveu didn't disappear. He's in the Wyrd. I guess he's been in there.
Can't say I'm surprised. Wonder how much it's rotted his brain.
But yeah, this is like, you know, classic little like, oh yeah, you go do a thing, you upgrade it, you open up another part of your little area.
I put Lucky on armory. Don't give me any attitude about it.
Yeah, I know.
The BPRD is short-handed, so I can't be dealing. Understand me?
Perfectly.
Oh, you got more to say to me?
Broom reported in. Seems like taking out the king caused the spike to drop in Krakow.
Hey, what do you know?
However, the other 3 spikes are
Meaning the king wasn't the interloper much.
Nope. The house isn't done with us.
Guess I'm going back in.
There's a spike out there, so the job... At least we know what you're doing isn't a complete...
Yay for our side.
Okay. So whatever it opened up like a new area. I do also really like this little like house theme. Like walking around the house theme. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the new little section. It just opens on right up. What's up with you, homie?
Bad time?
The system's only running at 80% because Betty's in a mood.
You called your comm station Betty?
Yeah, after my mom. I can see every electrical impulse in her, and I can tell her she just needs a delicate touch to get things back.
Okay.
And we're done. Last time she gets smart with me.
Okay. It's good for you, man. Can I get new weapons yet? Can I do things yet? Okay, what's that? Is that my other ability finally? Repel.
Great. I should be able to use this charm in the Wyrd.
Okay.
Charm for repelling.
And then there's like upgrades to pistols and stuff. Okay, here we go. We got like upgrades to our abilities and stuff like that. So there's you know, there's like stuff.
How's it going?
I've been racking my head to remember what happened before you
Anything come back to you?
Oh, whatever it was. The things I was fighting hurt.
Okay, now
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Can I not get like more items, man? I'm gonna do that because that seems like a smart idea. Okay, so this is the next section. It's a little grassy area. I do really like that transition into the scene. It looks fucking awesome, to be completely honest. We'll give it another little bit here, because I did just get my new ability. I did some upgrades. Okay, so that like sends enemies back. I guess that's to help make space, maybe? But let's check out this little library first. Oh, this has little artifacts, I see. Little collectamundos, maybe, that I find throughout the game.
Each area in the Wyrd corresponds to somewhere in our world. So, I'm trying to figure out if the combination of religious imagery and the style of armor suggests some... And that ties in with the psychic spike report in Italy.
Italy? Where exactly?
Krakow. It's a perfect fit.
That is entirely supposition without more data.
Surely it's at least a hypothesis. It's Krakow. I bet you dollars to crackers.
Pretty sure that's not the phrase, but whatever.
I like these little weirdo freaks. I don't know.
Hellboy.
If nothing else, this
How
game
was your
might
journey
make
into the
me
Wyrd?
finally read these
Honestly,
goddamn comics I've been
Be
meaning
careful,
to.
Bush. Locals were real and friendly.
But fascinating, I am sure. I have so many questions.
How was being bound to an etheric tether? Pretty impressed Altman managed to cook one up so quickly. Could you feel a physical pull back here? Did it kind of flop around, or what?
Didn't notice it after a while. Not until I got hit anyway.
Tethers are a key part of the lore surrounding astral travel. Conventional wisdom suggests that if it is destroyed, one is lost in the astral plane for all eternity.
Well, that's reassuring.
The fact that breaking it didn't lead to being stuck in some kind of gray, endless limbo is good, right?
Yeah. Well, I got a whole new world to investigate.
Oh, so these are our folklore people or whatever.
I've discovered a reference to it's in the Yellow Book, a collection of folk tales from 17.
I would guess that's because in the world of Hellboy, fairy tales are somewhat like reality, very akin to fables, which is neat. It's a neat concept. I like that concept. It's a good concept.
He was convinced his own soldiers would eventually turn against him, so he sent them to the Crusades, but he left them to fight against overwhelming odds and die. It is said that the soldiers' souls returned home, bringing Death himself back with them.
So I'm dealing with a Satan-worshipping king and some pissed-off death cultist crusaders. Good to know.
All right. Well, let's get back in. Let's go check out that new world a little bit. And then, yeah, I don't know, we might do a switch after that. I don't know how much more I'll do of this, but all I can say is it's a very cute little game for, like, cheap. And, I don't know, if it appeals to you, it might worth be checking out more. I think stylistically it has a lot of things that are in its favor. Even as not a Hellboy fan, this kind of, again, it takes me back to, like, an era of 360 era, like Xbox arcade games. And it just looks so goddamn beautiful, man.
Another mortal filled with vain, or perhaps you are merely...
I wasn't planning on that.
I am Vathandi, Norn Wheeler, and Mother of the Word. I suppose if I offer you a boon, you may prove to be a minor distraction. A clown for my children, perhaps?
As long as there are no balloon animals, lady, we're good.
Ooh, alright. Max ammo or I feel like the ammo is going to be more useful to me. I just dig the hell out of the look of this thing. That's kind of what put it on my radar when I first saw it, like, whenever it got announced ages back, is it just looks real good. Again, why would you ever go for the small guys? There really does seem to be no reason to ever go for the small guys, though. Damn, I kind of got in. I kind of got in his ass there. I kind of. Oh my God! Come on, please. The dodge needs to be a little better. Or, like, have some kind of iframes or something.
Mads might know more about this.
Oh, you fucker. I guess that's to kind of make distance for yourself so you can, like, aim, so you can, maybe arm your shit. Or, yeah, so you can reload, I mean. This game would go crazy at 1.25 1.25x speed. Yes, I do feel like it's just a little too slow and clunky. Unfortunately, I do feel like it could. It's one of those things that it just feels like. Again, it could have used some tightening up. It could have used some. Maybe a studio that is, again, more experienced making a game like this would be a good idea as well. Oh, shit. That was kind of my fault. So, like, what do the little guys even do? It kind of seems like nothing is the answer. One of the potential games of all time. That's right. This is a video game. I don't know. Again, it's cute. I feel like if you were a fan of Hellboy, like, Like, if I'm to read Hellboy in future, I could see myself being like, oh man, I'd love to go back and play that Hellboy game again, because it's pretty cool. It's stylistically got a bunch of stuff going on. But it just doesn't fit as nicely together as I would hope from something like this. Again, this is kind of the issue with, like, there's not really, like nobody really does it like Platinum, man. Like, when they made shit like this on the 360, it was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Not everybody can make a Revengeance, you know what I'm saying? Not every studio's got that sauce in them. Oh, you mean the little guys that have never damaged me once in this entire time I've played the game? You think those guys should maybe be sped up? Or more useful or anything? Like, what's the point of them? Are they just... It's not like they heal me or anything. Further I go. Let's just try and beeline it right to the boss, you know? Who even needs upgrades? Yeah, I feel like if you could throw them, that'd be better. That's what the B button should probably be instead of the weird, like, charm. I have zero need for that knockback thing, like, at all. There's zero reason for me to have that thing.
Jeez.
What do you think of Scheherazade?
Not really.
They stumbled down here centuries ago and wove such marvelous. So now they weave while my sisters.
You got a funny definition.
Again, I'll probably do toughness again, because that seemed like a useful thing to have, the shield. I feel like, yeah, if you could pick up the guys and throw them, or if they dropped health or something, they'd be more useful. But as it is now, it's like, what's the... They just don't do anything. Like, come on, bud. Oh. Ow, fuck. That one hurt. Also, I feel like the dodges are not, maybe I'm just being bad at reading them correctly, but boy, it does kind of feel like they're... weird. Alright, where are you? Yeah, I'm just gonna do one of these. Okay, I better actually reload my thingy. Okay, I can't go over there. That's fine, whatever, I just won't do that. Art style is immaculate, but unfortunately this game reminds me so much of the Ruby 3D brawler from, like, 2015. Yeah. There's not much mechanical depth. I mean, again, I want, like, more combos. I want, like, a launcher that launches things into the air and, like, a jump button. This feels like... I was kind of hoping that's, like, what it would maybe be. I was hoping I'd get more items and, like, maybe it would evolve a little bit, but, no. It hasn't. It really hasn't. I'm a little disappointed by the B chart like this. I was really hoping that would be like a whole new thing that would like, you know, okay, that's like a whole other layer of gameplay or whatever. Something to do it. Maybe like a toss-up or something. A stun. But it's not a stun. I guess it technically stuns, but it only stuns for like 2 seconds. Well, not even 2 seconds. That would be useful if it was 2 seconds. I don't know, it kind of just feels like that's my ideal combo. Like, why would I ever not just, like, do guns into me punching somebody? You know? And then and then that's that. I guess that does technically interrupt their attack, which is useful. All right.
You sure I can find some use for you?
All right. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I kind of feel like I've seen everything this thing has to offer. There's a bunch more levels. The design again, like a lot of the designs, a lot of the stuff is neat in concept, but I don't think it quite manages to get there in execution. It's just a little lacking, which is a shame. It's a shame. I was looking forward to checking this thing out purely because, you know, I love a nice stylistic. Oh, okay. I guess the B thing doesn't interrupt that charge. That's fine too. It interrupts that, though. I've shot you so many times. Why are you not getting stunned? There you are. Now this is epic. This is combat. What's this do? I need a big key.
These glyphs are connected to the gate.
Okay. Requires key. Okay. Is there any sort of like map feature in this thing at all? Nope, of course not. All right, that would be too useful. That would be too useful, I think. Okay, I didn't mean to do that.
Know more about this.
I think this is a cute game to get for $15 on the Xbox Live Store. I don't think it has much depth to really support any sort of long-term engagement. But again, I feel like if you were a fan of the thing, it could be kind of fun. It just doesn't have the depth that it needs. The studio, you know, their other work seems also kind of neat. I would hope it maybe feels a little bit better. The interviews and stuff when this game was announced are part of why I cared to even look into it in the first place. The studio seemed to genuinely care about the product. They cared about the IP. You know, they seemed excited. That said, every studio, I feel like, is always like, you know, the Constantine IP is the most important IP that we've ever had in our lives, and we want to strive to make the best video game ever, or whatever, right? Like, no matter what the IP is, right? They'll be like, this is one of the most invigorating projects I've ever worked on. Making the Monster House game has been one of the most invigorating projects that I've ever existed on. I'm so happy to... The Monster House IP means so much to me. So I it's hard to tell if they're actually serious. I don't know. Seemed like they were genuinely delighted to get this IP. It's stylistically cooking something, but they do not... it just doesn't have that level of mechanical depth that I want. It doesn't have it. It's missing something. It's missing the factor that makes it feel fun and varied to play. And I think part of it is also the enemy variety in every single... guys, listen, I know the Monster House game is awesome. I know it's awesome, okay? I know. It is an awesome game. I get it. But that's not what I'm saying. It's missing, I think, variety. In every map so far, there's always a big guy, and then there's little guys that are like functionally not different from each other. There's always the big guy, and then there's another big guy that has like slightly different mechanics, and then, you know, a boss. That's not enough. I need like variety, like ranged enemies or something. Just anything. You know, and I feel like that fourth button just wasn't what I wanted as well. Like, again, I feel like there could have been a lot more variety in what you're offering here. Instead, it's kind of a very simplified product that I can see. Like, I only got to the end of the second world, and it was already starting to feel really repetitive. So that's not normally a good sign. And granted, yes, there was more items to unlock, there's more weapons to unlock, and I'm sure those add a variety of fun. But I just can't see myself returning to this as is. So, anyway, that was Hellboy, Web of Wyrd. Now on to, I guess, the next game here. Let's get out of that.